I would like to have them all equally. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and welcome to the journey of Colorado plant mom. What we're going to do is we are going to go over my top 20 wish list Hoya. I like Hoya and I want more, so it's just a natural thing. This is just an alphabetical order, just to take away from any particular order. Picture should be showing up around here. So number 1 is the Hoya Australis Lisa, and I honestly just love the variegation, as one does. I also really like the color, the pink, like when they come out. The funny coincidence is that both of these are in Leca, so maybe that's a good indication. The number 2 is the Hoya Bilbo Bata. I unfortunately didn't find one at a Lowe's. I wish I had, but it is what it is. So I really enjoy just like the light green and then just the shapes of the leaves. I have my laptop down here, so because I'm using my phone. The only reason that I'm using my phone is because my regular camera only records 10 minutes at a time. I enjoy, especially in the second picture, that with like the darker green outsides. That's what I have on my Yeti, and I really enjoy that. Number 2 would be and I'm gonna stop saying Hoya, is the Callista Phylla, which has beautiful dark green veining, like the longest leaves. It seems like all of the plants are also really mature plants, so it might be harder to get your hands on them. You can see I guess the second picture isn't quite as mature, but in the first picture it's definitely a little bit more mature. Next would be the Hoya Caudata. This one in particular I enjoy because of the dark leaves. What can I say? I'm a girl who likes a dark leaf. That's all you need right there, especially this last one. That is a nice dark leaf. Okay, Hoya Chelsea. I also know that some people found these at Lowe's, but I just love the large round leaf, and I like the cute little dimples in there. I like on this one where it has the hoop. I really like that. I really like the climbing Hoyas. I do enjoy vining Hoya, but I do enjoy a climbing Hoya as well. Next would be definitely a climbing one. It's the Camungiana, and it definitely looks more like a shingling type, but I do just like how, again, just like the shape of the leaf, they look really hardy and healthy, maybe a little fuzzy. Next would be the Hoya Curtsii. Obvious reasons, it looks like my string of hearts right back there. Oh man, can you see, like, this one has a little peduncle and it has the arms, like the arms, the aerial roots. This next one, I've seen it spelled so many different ways, but I will settle on the Hoya Daycare. Daycare. Either way, this is it. It's basically the Hoya Carrii, but on steroids. It has the elements of, I'll do a flip back picture. It has the elements of, where'd it go? The Callista Phylla. So those dark, I have the dark veining, but if you didn't know, I already have 2 Carrii. I want more. I would love to, an aside, I'd love to have either of the variegated kinds, either on the outside or on the inside. I would like to have one that has more of a splash. That also being said, with any of these Hoya, I would love to have any option, any variegation, because once you have one, you want them all, and you want every variety of everything, right? Like I have 2 different versions of this turtleneck, I have 2 different jean jackets, etc., right? Wouldn't you like it? You got it. You gotta have it. Hoya Dayki. The Hoya, this one, is all of the best elements of the Carrii, but with the dark deep veining that I get only when it's time to be watered, so that would be very confusing, I would assume, is to find out when that would need to be watered. Ooh, I love this trailing picture. I also try to include, sorry, my water. Shout out to Green Lady Gardens in Denver and Reroot. Gotta stay hydrated. But I try to include pictures like trailing and vining. Climbing and vining, and some with flowers, because I know some people are into that, so I try to accommodate, but I also try to pick ones that I enjoyed. So literally I found all of these on Instagram. Go find them yourself too. Next is the Hoya Wishlist. I like how it's the opposite, and it's not dark veining, but it's light veining, so it's kind of like the macrophylla, but it's, I live near a busy intersection in the small town I'm in. So yeah, so basically the Wishlist is like a macrophylla, but kind of like the smaller cousin of it, if that makes sense, because it does have the white veining, but it's not as strong and intense. Next is one I was surprised to find. I enjoy the Hoya Gray Ghost. You can probably see right here, I have a silver satin, I have the I have the Exotica, and I also have I have a small peperomia that has like some silver on it. I know it's not like the silvery one, but Hoya Gray Ghost. It's everything you wish you would want in a gray Hoya. It's basically the Carnosa, but it's all splash. Hoya Carnosa splash, but it's all splash. So I think that's also pretty cool. Its small, tiny cousin is the Hoya Croniana Eskimo, which looks like the Curtsii, but it just has more silver. So that's why it's really like the small cousin of the Gray Ghost. Yeah, so it's just like completely, like almost all silver. So you can see why I want it. Next, and probably a very controversial one, is the Hoya linearis. I have heard horror stories of people killing these just because they are very thirsty and people don't understand that when they first get them. This would be something that I would immediately go out and find and get the nutrients for semi-hydroponics and transform that one into Leca immediately. So I would enjoy that. I would enjoy more of my plants in Leca. I do just enjoy the long string bean leaves, just like I have two of the Shepherdii, and I have a Wyeti, a Kentiana. Sure, throw that in there too. I don't know, I like the string bean look. I also think it might come from the fact that when I was younger, I spent a lot of time at a summer camp that had a weeping willow outside, and so every day for lunch we would go outside the rec center and I would go sit under the weeping willow and I would eat lunch, and I think the Hoya linearis just reminds me of the branches on a weeping willow, and I think it might just be the nostalgic part of me that really just craves that plant. But continuing on, like this is one that I was like, I would love any variation of it, not just because it's the plant that it is, but this particular one I was just shocked when I saw it. This is this particular variegation. This is Hoya macrophylla, and this is the inside variegation. So this one's really cool. It just looks like it's painted on. Of course, I would be perfectly okay with the outside variegation. I'd be perfectly okay with the green. I wish that I could find this one. I'm pretty sure I've been to some plant stores in town that have had it, but one, when I was looking up, I was kind of shocked to see. It's called the Hoya manipurensis, and it has the most unique shape I've ever seen. I was just looking today for like pictures, and this just like popped up, and I was like, I need to put that in there right now. And the leaves are kind of like a more dainty rotundifolia version of Acarii. I think that's like the best way I could put it. Like it's rounder, but it's softer, and it's, I don't know, you can see, like they look like little Ys. They're pretty cute. I just like the dainty foliage, honestly. I was like, I need that right now. This picture right here was the one that I saw first, and I was just taken back the first time I saw it. Next would be the Hoya Matilda. Whichever way you want, the Hoya Matilda and it's obvious like why. It's tiny small leaves, they're so cute. Look at it on the O. Look at the cute splash. It's self-explanatory, honestly. Next would be the Hoya. I said I was gonna stop saying Hoya, huh? This is the Numelarioides. Nummularioides. This one. I like this one too. Again, like I'm a foliage person. I'm not really I mean, the flowers are beautiful. Yes, yes they are. The flowers are beautiful, but I'm a foliage person. And I think these are the cutest dark little, they look so fuzzy and so soft. Daintiest little leaves. They honestly look like a piece of like clip art that you found online and you just adapted it to your own work. It just looks like I'm Googling for clip art of hanging basket plant. And that's what you would just find, like the most basic thing. Maybe I'll find one here. Okay. Everyone's favorite little mermaid, right? The Polynura, I'm not gonna say Hoya. This Polynura, everyone's favorite little mermaid tail, fish tail, etc. I mean, honestly, that's why I like it too. Not necessarily for the mermaid vibes, but as you can tell, I don't really have a ton of hair anymore. I just think they'd be really fun to like touch. They look leathery but thin, and it's so cool how they can be see-through, and I have seen the variegation. I will insert one. And I think those ones honestly look a little bit nicer. Next is the Hoya retusa. Along with the linearis, it's kind of just like I like the shrinking thing, and so these ones just it makes me laugh. I just want to purely for the fact that it makes me laugh. I do enjoy the Not Dude's little head right here. How that all turned out with the retusa, but again, I think it's something that I would instantly put in leca and just let it sit. Next, I guess I said the name wrong, but the Hoya rotundiflora, not rotunda, rotundifloria, whatever I said. This one is just so striking. Like honestly, like it's little oblong rectangles with little bulbous points, and just I don't know how to it's hard to describe, but it's really I don't know, it's the shape. For some reason, just like I'm gravitated toward it, like ever since the first time I saw it. Okay, are we ready for the last one? Ugh, I feel like we need another water break, am I right? Okay, this one sums up my feelings about all things small and tiny into one photo. The Hoya serpents. So again, just along the same lines, small and tiny. This one's also fuzzy, which is even better. And again, I just sit there all day and like feel its tiny little soft fuzzy leaves. Just like this girl sweater. So that's it. Those are my 20 wishlist Hoyas. Some of them may be more possible than others. Some of them I may never have in my lifetime. Most of them I probably will never have in my lifetime. But all we can do is hope and wish, and maybe nice people out there will give me cuttings. I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope you... Good YouTuber time. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you learned something. I hope you found some Hoyas for your own wish list, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.